Hey YouTube, welcome back to WJ's World. It's day 2 of the bathroom rental. We just got back down here, went to Home Depot, got a whole bunch of stuff. I actually should have recorded that process, but I forgot. It was a little bit of a mix-up, but we just got back down here to the home, got a bunch of materials, got something to eat this morning because I didn't eat all day yesterday, starving a little bit. But so we had to do a big material list today. This is the first of 2. The second one tomorrow is going to be all the tile, but today is going to be basically prep, get the walls prepped, put the drywall back up. We're probably going to start mudding today. I am going to put the backer board up and put the waterproofing membrane up as well. It's going to take a couple hours for the thin set to dry. But in between that, after the thin set dries, I'm going to put the waterproofing membrane up for the shower. I'm going to try and fix the ceiling today as well. Go ahead and get that drywall patched up too. But yeah, today is just basically a prep for the tile work. Tomorrow, I'm also going to replace the part of the subfloor that's rotten today and one of the boards. I'm not going to replace the entire board, but I'm going to replace one of the boards that is rotten in the shower area. And you can actually, it's raining right now, you can actually hear the water dripping through, and it's coming from the roof. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not a roofer. I don't want to be a roofer too. That's probably the one trade I don't want to be, is a roofer. But I'm going to replace the header board that's in the shower that I'm going to eventually have to nail to, and it's pretty much rotten, so there's no nailing to it. So I'm going to replace that one. And then after that, put the backer board up and waterproof it. Today's video not sponsored by Body Armor. So I got the subfloor and the backing for the shower and 2 pieces of drywall to fix the drywall behind the shower that we're going to end up eventually tile to. So Gene's going to do a little bit of cleaning of this area, and then I got to replace that board up there that you see. We're going to get all the screws out so we can start from anew. Alright, so I've cut this floor in half. All that part of the floor was actually coming up pretty easy because it got wet and the moisture was coming in this way. So I just got to clean up these edges. I accidentally got half-inch when I should have got 3/4. I accidentally got half-inch plywood when I should have got 3/4. So we're actually going to finish this piece tomorrow. So I'm going to just start putting the drywall up. Where I measured from, it really doesn't matter anyway because the floor's got to go down and then the tile's got to come up with the under laminate and everything. So it's going to raise up above the drywall anyway. Then I'm going to cut this piece out right here and then make this little piece right here. And then as far as the shower goes, I can start, actually I have to do the ceiling first. So I'm going to have to cut that out. And for that dent right there, the way that the ceiling looks like it arches, but it actually has a crease right here. It just looks like it's been sagging over time. It should be more prominent, but I'm going to just cut that piece out and put a new piece, 2 pieces of drywall to kind of make that look good. Now, one thing about the wall that I'm just now noticing is there's kind of like bad spots in the wall. So I'm going to have to sand these down to try and make this upper part of the wall look as good as the lower part, or especially when I paint it. I'm going to have to do some mudding up here. See, the water's kind of been getting behind here too. They tried to patch some little spots, but we'll put a better paint on here, bathroom paint, so it doesn't absorb water as much, or at all technically, and has an antibacterial layer. So we're chugging right along. Everything is coming along just good. I guess we're on to the next point. Alright, so I've started putting drywall up and I've started putting the backer board up, and I had to do a little bit of framing as far as where the water damage is. So I'm basically just trying to get a sturdy enough platform. I had to put a new piece of drywall up top, but I'm trying to get a sturdy enough platform. Now the bad thing about it is, with old houses like this one, if you keep going, you can find more problems. I can literally hear the water pouring down right now. So you can find more problems if you keep digging. I already got this drywall up. and I already have this drywall up. So Gene's just taking off the plumbing right here, so we can so I can put this last piece of drywall up. And then I need 2 more pieces of backer board, but I'm ready to go ahead and frame this in. I'm gonna frame this side in. No, actually, I'm gonna finish framing the back first. I'm gonna finish framing the back first. First, I gotta fix that. Frame the back, and then frame this side. And hopefully, she can get the water fixed. I literally can hear the water pouring. Not that, that's Gene. But I literally can hear the rain pouring somewhere in this wall. And the roof line is right here, and it goes down and pours outside the house. But that's where all this water damage is coming from the roof. So hopefully she can get this fixed. If she gets it fixed, this wouldn't be a problem because it'll dry up. But if not, she doesn't get the roof fixed, then this is going to continue to be a problem. If you look up here, you see plenty of rot. So that's actually the ceiling right there. And if I was quiet enough, you'd actually hear the rain hitting the ceiling right there. So all of this is rotten. Luckily, this beam right here, I have enough to grab onto, but it still is getting wet. So she has a very bad ceiling issue. If you see right there, all of that is rotten. You got nails up there and everything that's kind of blown out and eaten up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue and nail a board to the board that you see. The one sitting next to it is rotten to the right. So I'm going to take that board out. And then when it comes to this board, I'm going to chop it right here and put a new board right here so I got something to nail to. And yeah, that's about all I can do. I might have to, yeah, that actually comes down like here. So I got to put something right here when I put the new board right here so I can have something to nail to. But pretty much all that wood fell out. All that was rotten. And literally when I started taking it out, it just started crumbling. As soon as I touched the top of the drywall, it just started coming down. So Gene just left, and I'm about to get up out of here. But before I get out of here, I want to go ahead and put this last piece of drywall up right here. Gene cut the old fittings off right there, and for this side. So I'm going to go ahead and put this last piece of drywall up before I get out of here. And that'll pretty much be it for today, because we got to go get more 3/4 plywood because I accidentally got 1/2 inch. Because this side was so wet, we peeled off half of it and it brought it down to 1/2 inch. So I thought it was 1/2 inch plywood, but it's actually 3/4 plywood. So I went ahead and like I showed you before, cut it in half. So I just got to put the piece back over here. That piece is up. This piece is up. Just got to put this piece on. So this is going to be it for the day once I put this piece up. Drywall is up. Got the protrusions going through the wall. This is about where the tile is going to be. That's where the tile was. It was just a little bit lower, but I just decided to bring it up just a little bit more. She's going with a 12 by 24 tile, so it'll take up that space nicely. And I'll just get a header piece to cap it off at the top. So this job is turning into a little bit more of a nightmare, only because of the water issue and the water issue down here as well. Other than that, it's not that bad. Small bathroom is really not that bad. It's just the issues with the water, because I would have been able to put the rest of the Durock up today if I didn't have to fix the ceiling because of that major leak up there. So day 2 down. We're probably going to be on this another 3 days, possibly 4 if we got to do some serious repairs up in here. But Gene's going to go ahead and replace a lot of this plumbing and make sure the diverter on the shower is nice and clean, because when he got here, all of them were leaking, actually, hot, cold, and the diverter. So he's going to go ahead and replace all of that. And then once we start getting the backer board up and I can actually seal this up, tile shouldn't be that bad because she's going with such a big tile. So, and she wants it through everything. So like I said, 12 by 24, that tile is going to be pretty much on everything. So that should go really quick, actually. I probably won't put it right behind the vanity just because you can't see it. So I'll probably cut around the vanity to put the tile. And then to make sure the actual vanity bumps up to the wall. And then we can caulk around it, make it look real good. But yeah, this is actually plaster, which is horrible, which is going to make it even worse of a fix for up here. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys are enjoying the bathroom reno. You can do this stuff. Trust me, this stuff is not as hard as it seems, but it is a lot of work. And if you're not up for the work, I totally understand it. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.